many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Oh, good morning, everybody. December the 24th, Christmas lights in Vail Village to start our Friday morning. Thanks for tuning in to Good Morning Vail on TV8. There's more for you on 92. Looks like it's going to be another snowy day around Eagle County. That's a shot from our camera guy who's with Maddie Evans in Vail Village. We'll be checking in with Maddie in just a little bit. I'm your host in the studio, Mark Sassy. Thanks for joining us today. So we picked up some new snow last night, obviously. 6 inches for Vail, 6 inches for Beaver Creek. And the roads this morning, because of those warmer temperatures and a little bit of rain falling, those roads are slick. Those roads are greasy. That's how I like to phrase it, greasy, because they're very slippery. So give yourself extra space out there, not speed. Keep your head on a swivel, spatial awareness, and be aware of what's happening around Eagle County for the weather today. Let's also talk a little bit about what's happening around Eagle County for the new mask mandate. Now, as of Wednesday, just a few days ago, at noon, Eagle County brought on the mask mandate once again. So here's how it reads. Countywide mask mandate, indoors regardless of vaccination status, and it applies to all public indoor spaces, public facilities, restaurants, businesses, and other common spaces. Now, what they recommend is hosting small holiday gatherings this year and holding them outdoors if possible. They urge community members to take a layered approach of effective actions: washing hands, maintaining social distancing, wearing face coverings, receiving vaccines and booster doses, seeking testing, as well as following isolation and quarantine protocol. They're all still recommended as the best practices for lowering the spread of the virus. Just wear your mask if you're indoors, and if you're not feeling well, don't go out, don't go anywhere, and wash your hands a lot. Those are my suggestions. But mask mandate is in place as of now until January the 17th, and then they will reevaluate that at that time. Once again, 6 inches of new snow fell in the past 12 hours on Vail. 6 inches fell at Beaver Creek. We are in the middle of a winter storm warning through tomorrow at 11 a.m. Expect to see more snow on and off throughout the day. We're going to give you a resort report in a little bit to give you details about what lifts are open, how much terrain on both resorts. When you're on the mountain, there's a lot of people out there skiing and riding with you. A lot of those people, it may be their first time. So be aware of what's going on. There is a responsibility code as a skier and as a snowboarder. I want to touch on a few of the pieces of that skier responsibility code. Always stay in control and be able to stop or avoid other people or objects. People ahead of you have the right of way. You must yield to them. You must never stop where you are obstructing a trail or not in plain sight of other skiers or ridees coming down. And if you're merging onto a trail, make sure you are looking uphill before you come onto the trail, okay? Now, let's get back into the holidays here. Christmas traditions, holiday traditions. In my family, we like to go and cut down a Christmas tree. We'll go to the park service, buy a park pass for $10, a tree pass, and go out and find a tree, bring it back home. And it's usually me doing most of the work and my kids fighting in the bushes, and that's kind of the way that it goes. But at the end of the day, it's a really good time, and it's very satisfying to have a tree that we found. So that's one of our traditions. We also, as a family, help out with the Salvation Army, either unloading trucks or we are handing out food, ringing the bell. Another big Christmas tradition or holiday tradition is a thing called kissing under the mistletoe. A little history of mistletoe. For starters, mistletoe is poisonous from the berries to the branches to the leaves. It's 100% toxic and poisonous. Now, kissing is a well-known holiday tradition, but it started with the Celtic Druids in the 1st century because mistletoe could blossom even during the frozen winter months. The Druids came to view it as a sacred symbol of vivacity, and they administered it to humans and animals alike in hopes of restoring fertility. How about that? And then by the 18th century, it shifted, and now it's all about having a kiss under the mistletoe. So there you go. That's my tradition set up. We're going to check in with Maddie. She's live up in actually, she's in Vail today. And Maddie, that's one of my traditions, kissing under the mistletoe, cutting down a Christmas tree. How about you? What are yours?
Well, Mark, I'm going to be completely honest. I've never kissed anyone under a mistletoe before, so maybe that's a goal that I have this holiday season, but probably not. And then another great one that we have is we get really into our Nerf gun wars. So we open one Christmas present on Christmas Eve besides our Christmas pajamas, and it's our Nerf guns. And this is my favorite tradition only because my entire family gets so involved, and then we fake die if you get shot and there's a medic, and it like turns into this whole thing. So I love the Christmas traditions and I love keeping them alive. Right now in Vail, we are seeing a little bit of light snowfall. That snow is definitely heavier, like you said, on those roadways and really just around town. So if you are getting out, just be wary of that. And like I said, those roads are so slippery first thing this morning. So if you are driving, just slow down and give yourself that extra travel time like Mark was talking about. We also want to touch base on some great resources for you if you are getting out and driving on those roadways, only because there are so many of them out here in Colorado, especially if you're maybe driving along that I-70 corridor, Vail Pass, anywhere that it could be a little bit scarier than normal. You can always go to cdot.org for some more information on exactly what those roads look like and see those cameras so that you are nice and safe on those roadways, and then you can really know what you're expecting. Something else we want to talk about taking place here in Vail is Magic of Lights. It's taking place until January 2nd, so you want to go next week if you have not gone yet, only because it's absolutely gorgeous out there right now. With the 500,000 lights and all of that beautiful display, it is so worth it, so make sure that you check it out. And of course, we're going to be running around Vail giving you all the information on what's taking place here in the village and so much more. So make sure that you get out here, you come join us in Vail, and if you're at the base of Gondola 1, that's where we'll be in just a little bit. Make sure you come say hi to us because we're very excited. Now, we've got a really good show ahead of you, some great guests, some great interviews with some fabulous businesses throughout Eagle County. And then, of course, we're going to be taking a look at that lens of the day, the local weather forecast, and we've got a really good watch and win, so stay tuned for that because we're excited to be giving things away. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Located in the heart of Vail Village near the Covered Bridge, Blitz Boutique is a well-known women's boutique that offers customers a place to find unique and timeless fashion pieces. Whether you're looking for a gift to give or a gown to wear, Blitz Boutique has something for everyone to buy and love.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I am thrilled to tell you that this year's One Book, One Valley 2022 title has been officially announced. The title is Tallgrass by Colorado author Sandra Dallas. Sandra is also a New York Times best-selling author. This title is something that men and women of all ages throughout the county will want to pick up and read. It's part thriller, part historical novel. For more information, go to onebookonevalley.com.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Moe's Original Barbecue, located all over the United States, but specifically in Eagle and Lions Head Village, offers up the best original Alabama-style barbecue. Smoked, pulled pork, turkey, chicken, and ribs slathered with our homemade sauce. Try our sides of marinated slaw, mac and cheese, potato salad, or banana pudding. Dine in or haul it home. Moe's Original Barbecue. We look forward to serving you.
Good morning, Vail.
have officially worked. It is lightly snowing out, maybe a couple raindrops every now and then. We're in this inversion right now that's bringing us those warmer temperatures. So like Mark said in the show open, it's a little bit rain-like, so a little bit heavier snowfall. But hopefully as we see those temperatures start to cool down, we will see that snow start to lighten up just a little bit and get a nice fluffy texture to it. Throughout the course of today, we will see those temperatures warm up. 38 degrees is the high, a 90% chance of snowfall throughout the course, and they're predicting 3 to 5 inches of new snowfall today. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see those temperatures progressively warm up. Between 12 and 4 p.m. is when we'll see that high take place. Light snowfall this morning and then heavier snowfall later this afternoon. As we take a look at Vail overnight, 20 degrees is the low and that 90% chance of snowfall continuing overnight, which that's when we'll hopefully start to see that lighter snow fall as those temperatures cool down. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver are slightly warmer, 52 degrees. They are seeing a 50% chance of precipitation down there. 38 degrees in Vail, 38 degrees in Avon, and 38 degrees in Eagle County. So Eagle County staying in that high 30s with that 90% chance of moisture throughout the course of today. And then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, 5 days of snowfall is what we see in our forecast. Light snow on Saturday, maybe a little bit more falling on Sunday with a 70% chance of precipitation. Afternoon snow showers on Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday we are expecting that snowfall to continue. On Wednesday it looks like it's going to be a morning snowfall, so just continue to do your snow dance because I want all of the snow to come our way. It's absolutely amazing out here this morning. Get out and enjoy either Vail or Beaver Creek, and we're going to take it over to Mark, who's going to give us a look at exactly what the conditions on both Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain look like.
All right, here's a look at now for the mountains. You saw Maddie and Vail. Snow falling at the higher elevations, a little bit of moisture falling in the form of rain at those lower elevations. We need a little bit more of a temperature shift to see more snow coming down. This is what happened for Vail over the course of the past 24 hours. 6 inches overnight, 6 inches in the past 48 hours, 24 hours also. My report said 8 inches in the past 7 days. 79 inches so far season to date with 32% of that terrain open. We're looking at 102 trails, 17 lifts on Vail Mountain. Now, if you're going to make your way down towards Beaver Creek, let's take a look at what Beaver Creek has to offer now. 6 inches overnight, just like Vail. 6 inches in the past 48 hours. They've picked up 7 inches in the past 7 days with a 75-inch base, so they're behind Vail by about 4 inches. They can make up for that today. 20% of their terrain is open, which equates to, roughly 33 out of 169 trails. That's a look at your resort report. We're going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to showcase this goggle right here, the Smith 4D Mag for Lens of the Day, brought to you by Eyepieces when we come back.
Good morning, Vail.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Hi, I'm Maya Walker. Welcome to Beaver Creek.
Maya Walker Jewels is home to beautiful gemstones that reflect a spectrum of colors. Discover your own style in contemporary, classic, fun, and fanciful designs. Create lasting memories for future generations. Or find your timeless treasure at Maya Walker Jewels, where customer service embodies dedication, passion, and care.
Welcome to Skipper and Scout, a place for modern kids to celebrate everything cool about being a kid. You will find us at the crossroads of fun and function, of worldly and Colorado, and of sugar and spice and everything nice. Come by and see us next to the Austria House and across from the Vail Village parking garage. Our store is filled with the latest fashions and all of your holiday needs this season.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
All right, welcome back to our Friday edition, our holiday edition, Christmas Eve edition of Good Morning Vail. It's time now for the Lens of the Day, brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail. Eyepieces has 6 locations just here in Eagle County alone, and they have a 7th location in Snowmass in the base village. So if you need anything to do with prescription glasses, an eye exam, cool new sunglasses, or new prescription glasses or goggles, the guys and girls at Eyepieces can take care of you. Lens of the Day, we're trying to educate you on what's going to work best for the snow and light conditions we have in front of us. The goggle I want to highlight today is the Smith 4D Mag. Now, this is a really interesting goggle. We've seen a lot of goggles that have the interchangeable lenses with the magnets. This particular goggle, though, has the bird's eye view, the bird's eye vision. So the bottom part of the lens is actually rounded down also. So it gives you better peripheral vision than most other goggles. It's pretty amazing. You have this view down below, so there's no reason why you can't keep an eye on what's going on everywhere around you without having to actually turn your head and create issues. You know, vision is precision on the mountain. Now, there's 2 lenses that come with this 4D Mag. You have the bright lens for the bright days. This is the red lens. And then you have the yellow lens, which is going to be great for days like today, which are going to be those low light, cloudy, snowy weather days. Now, to switch that out, though, you just pop the side, pull out the lens, and then you put your other color in when you know what that's going to be if you're going to switch it out if the weather changes and it gets nice out. This goggle is pretty impressive with that bird's eye view and the chroma pop clarity that they offer with their goggles. This is the Smith 4D Mag. It's available at all the Eyepieces locations around Eagle County. We're going to take a quick break, and then we have more of our holiday edition, Friday edition, Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
A good night's sleep can be harder to achieve at altitude. Altitude Control Technology's whole room oxygenation system scientifically simulates a lower altitude, no matter how high your mountain home may be. Increased oxygen levels facilitate better sleep and help to alleviate fatigue. The result is more energy, better mood, clarity of mind, and recovery from exercise. Contact Altitude Control Technology for a free consultation and start sleeping better after one night in your oxygenated room.
Good morning, Vail.
Now that winter is upon us, it's nice to get relaxed after a hard day up on the slopes, and I think the best way to do that is to find your zen by getting a massage, and Simply Massage is the best place in the valley, and I'm here with Stephanie Whitmarsh, who's going to give us some information. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome.
I mean, we were kind of talking off camera. I didn't know how many variations of massages you could get here.
Oh, absolutely. So in that lovely area of massage, you can get anything from a Swedish which is nice relaxation. You can get with heavier pressure, which still gets into the muscles really well, or you can get the lighter pressure. We also offer reflexology, which is feet, and some of our reflexologists also do hands as well. We also have our deep tissue therapists, and they can do anything from trigger point therapy all the way to super deep, long strokes. We also have several neuromuscular specialists as well.
Which, these are all like crazy concepts to me. What is a neuromuscular massage?
So it actually gets into the tissue and works with the nerves as well. And these two gentlemen that actually do this have been doing it quite a long time. And what's wonderful about that is that they've had a lot of people come and have pinched nerves or have really stressed issues in their neck and shoulders or lower spine. And they've been able to get those areas to release and get those muscles to fire properly.
Which has to be life-changing for the people that are coming in here with a pinched nerve. That's something you battle for what could be a week or what could be years.
Absolutely, absolutely. We also have, for an upgrade, we do offer cupping as well. And cupping is another therapy that does help with nerve impingements or muscles being just super tight and stuck together.
What is the technology behind cupping? Because I know that it's bringing all of that blood to the surface, but I don't know exactly what it's doing as it's doing that for you.
So I think of it as an opposite of a trigger point. So when you push into a trigger point, you're pushing into that area. If you put the cup on it, you're pulling from that area. So it allows that area to become saturated. And when it becomes saturated, a lot of times you can get those muscles to break free or actually get those trigger points to completely let go.
So it's like taking all of that just toxic area and pulling it out.
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Which is incredible. And so these are things that people can do right here at Simply Massage. And one of the best parts is you guys are so flexible.
We really are. I mean, we're open from 8 o'clock, or from 9 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. We do 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes. We have some therapists that'll do even 2 hours. We have the ability to work in, we've got prenatals. We also have multiple pillows. So moms, if you want to lay on your stomachs, I know that's been a long time for some of y'all, you'll be able to do that as well. We also offer different types of essential oils to add on to those. We also have our CBD oil as well. And we just are able to make sure that everyone gets exactly what it is that they need.
I mean, the possibilities here to relax are endless. And I think that people kind of forget how important it is to take that self-care and find those moments to give yourself an hour or 90 minutes of just releasing everything. Leave every outside piece of your life at the door and come in and enjoy being simple.
Absolutely. Turn off those cell phones and just come in and endure.
Oh my gosh. It's incredible what you guys do. And the cupping, I did it once and it like totally changed my shoulders' reaction to life.
Yeah, I think it's a really good thing for people to be able to try different modalities. And we have so many different therapists here that offer so many different things. You can find multiple modalities underneath this single roof.
And so with talking about what cupping does and the benefits of cupping, what is the benefit of like a deep tissue massage versus maybe just something a little bit lighter and relaxing?
Well, lighter can also be something going towards more of a lymphatic massage, which is actually extremely important, especially for people who need to have those lymph glands be able to be flushed out. We are capable of doing that as well. With the cupping, it's just a great different alternative of doing the deep tissue. The deep tissue, you're really kind of pushing through those muscles. And sometimes in that deep tissue work, they will also do some stretching as well. So it's going to be different depending on what exactly that deep tissue entails and what that therapist does.
Which is so impressive because you don't really think of how your body works in this way, or at least I don't, and I'm like, oh, I'm fine. And then I get this moment of just full release in a situation like this, and it totally changes how you even function for days or weeks afterwards.
Absolutely. And it can affect your mood. It can affect your appetite. It can affect your sleep. So a lot of people don't realize that sometimes something hurts them really bad and they're not sleeping. They're not eating right. They're grumpy. And then all of a sudden they get on the table, they get worked on, they have something that actually releases, and they're like, whoa, I feel so much better.
Yeah, I think it's so important. And it's important that before you come and after you come, you drink an abundance of water.
Absolutely. That is super important. The water intake helps you to flush out all those toxins that we're releasing, and then you'll be able to enjoy maybe a salt bath or something of that sort afterwards.
If people want to book a reservation to come in and get a massage with you guys, where do they do that, or what number do they call?
They can actually go to simplymassage.com, or they can call us at 970-748-1600.
Stephanie, thank you so much for all of this information. I feel like I just learned how to take better care of my body.
Well, you should start doing it.
We're going to be right back with more Good Morning Vail after this break, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
When injury knocks you down, we help you get back up. Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
We live in one of the most active sports communities in the country, and we strive to find better ways to provide the finest medical care for our patients, from weekend warriors to World Cup skiers.
Our specialists are among the most experienced doctors in sports medicine and orthopedic surgery.
We help serve the prestigious U.S. ski team.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active. It's what we do.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Good Morning Vail.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. There is a live shot of Gandhi 1 right there in Vail Village, which replaced the Vistabon lift that was a 6-person with a bubble over the top of it many years ago. Oh, they're just getting it rolling right now. First thing for the day. Some new snow up on top of Vail Mountain. We got 6 inches at Beaver Creek and also 6 inches in the past 24 hours for Vail Mountain. Now, for your weather for today, let's take a look at what's happening. Winter storm warning continues throughout the day today, throughout this evening, into Saturday. So we are going to see a shift for sure in the weather over the next couple of days. Right now, 27 to start with a high of 38 today, 90% chance of snow showers coming our way. They're calling for another 3 to 5 inches of new snow. As we look at the hourly for the Vail Valley area, 20s for the most part, 30s in the afternoon, dropping into the 20s as we get into the evening hours. Light snow to start and more heavier snow throughout the course of the day, depending upon where you are. Higher in elevations, probably more snow. Those temperatures definitely are faring on the side of what we want to see for temperatures to get rid of the rain and bring on the snow. Now this evening, again, 90% chance of snow, another 2 to 4 tonight, lows at about 20 degrees. As we look at your drive from Denver into the mountains, or from the mountains down to Denver, you'll see slick conditions going over Vail Pass, slick conditions through Officers Gulch near Copper, slick conditions going up and over Eisenhower and Johnson tunnels, And then things should start to soften up a little bit on the roadways as you get towards Idaho Springs. But give yourself extra time and some extra space out there if you are traveling, because those roads are tricky today with all the snow we have. All right, this weather report is brought to you by the Beaver Creek Resort Company. Now, there's a great jewelry store that is one of our sponsors in Vail Village called Lamina Fine Jewelers. Maddie had a chance to check in with Elizabeth there, discussing and showcasing some of their jewelry focused on the winter time. Let's take a look.
As we've all been praying for snow, and hopefully we get some throughout the course of the season, there's a great way to accent your body, your wardrobe with some snowflakes. And I'm standing here with Elizabeth from Lamina Jewelry. Elizabeth, thank you so much for meeting me.
Of course, I always love showing off my jewelry, especially if it's our snowflakes. So this is a much warmer way to accent yourself with snow.
Yes.
You don't have to be outside to do it. So I love our selection of snowflakes. We have snowflakes and mountain scenes from all over the world, all our different designers. We ask and get for snowflakes and mountains. I love the mountains, but the snowflakes are a classic way to get something from Vail that just kind of gives you that nice sparkly way to show that I am a lover of winter and snow.
Yes, really bringing in those like Snow Queen and Ice Queen vibes, which I personally absolutely love. And as a child who grew up skiing and snowboarding, I think the snowflakes really just capture who we are as a community.
Oh yeah, I mean, snow is our signature move. So why do you have a signature piece that says the same thing? All our pieces right here are all 14 karat gold, white. We have white, we have yellow, we have rose gold. We have 30, 40 different types of snowflake, which is good because you never want the snowflake to be the same twice. The same as in nature. So here you have some beautiful pieces that are a little bit more unique. You know, it could almost be mistaken as a star, but I think I love the kind of the designer aspect of all our different snowflakes. They all have their kind of different feel to them. Some of them are accented with baguette diamonds, which give a really unique look for a snowflake. Very geometric, just like a natural snowflake. And then some of them are a little softer, a little bit more classic with a little dangling diamond in the center. So you have some movement along with your piece. But if you're not into snowflakes, you're like, oh, well, I can only wear that during the winter. I got you covered. We have mountain scenes as well, multiple different ones. This one I love because it almost looks like a heartbeat of the mountains. It has the mountain scene, and then you have a little bit of a heartbeat as well. So that's one of my favorite ones in here.
And I think that adding the diamond to all of this really shows the beauty that we have here in Vail, whether it's on the mountain with the actual snow or captured in the lighting of these diamonds, because they are all absolutely breathtaking.
Oh yeah, I mean, I love snow, obviously. Who doesn't love snow in Vail? But snowflakes are just like the easy way to just put on a piece of snow, a piece of winter, and everybody's going to notice your snowflake.
I mean, 100%, and especially if you're going out and about to go to like a dinner or maybe opera in Vail, these are such a beautiful piece to add to your wardrobe, no matter what you're doing.
Pretty much they're like the kind of classic thing that you can get in Vail, that you're always going to remember where your snowflake came from. You know, you go skiing, enjoy the beautiful snowfall, and then you have a beautiful snowflake pendant or a set of earrings, which is great to kind of remember your trip by.
And you can't forget these rings, because these are absolutely so beautiful and so unique.
I love the rings. They're a little bit more unusual. You mostly see snowflake pendants. So the fact that we got a few more rings this year and really have a unique selection of them is really fun.
I mean, just looking at everything that you have here, from the cute huggy hoops to all of these big pieces, whether it's a small snowflake or a big snowflake, and then the matching set.
Oh yeah, having the matching set is great. One of my personal favorite things to do is I wear snowflake earrings and then a mountain necklace, so it's like the snow is falling onto your mountains.
Which, I mean, we need that right now. Could you start wearing that so that we could just get like an abundance of snow?
Yeah, I'm just going to wear that every day so I can make sure I can be like, you know, bring the snow in.
Yes, you need to. And I mean, these pieces are so mesmerizing in themselves. And like you were saying, each one is unique. There's not a whole lot of them out there, so you're really just capturing that moment when you come into Lamina and you purchase one of these snowflakes.
And this is just a small selection of more pieces that we have. So we have quite a few different designers and different things. So every time you come in, you're going to see something a little bit different, a little bit newer, just because we want our snowflakes to be kind of more one of a kind.
Which is breathtaking. And you were kind of talking about the science of the diamonds before, and now these diamonds, are they any different from some of the other ones that we've seen?
I mean, these are all, with diamonds, it's about how they're set. And how they're cut. So these are all nice quality diamonds, usually like Si3, G&H in color. These are smaller diamonds, so they're all pave set. Some of them have some bigger stones, but it really depends on how they are cut. Like baguette diamonds, they show a little bit differently than round diamonds. And when you have them kind of all set together in these big, beautiful things, you kind of get that kind of serene look of like covered snow on mountains, or the sparkliness of natural, snowflakes.
Which we love. If people are interested while they're here, or maybe if you're a local and you just need to capture that heart of Vail, where are you guys located and what are your store hours?
We are in Solaris Plaza, right across the street from the ice skating rink. You'll see us on the corner. Our windows are filled with fossils and minerals and jewelry. You can't miss us. And we are open every single day of the week, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m.
So if you're in the market to pick up a unique snowflake, whether it's for yourself or someone you love, you can come in here every day of the week and check out all of the incredible things, because it doesn't start or stop with just this little bit. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Maya Walker. Welcome to Beaver Creek.
Maya Walker Jewels is home to beautiful gemstones that reflect a spectrum of colors. Discover your own style in contemporary, classic, fun, and fanciful designs. Create lasting memories for future generations. Or find your timeless treasure at Maya Walker Jewels, where customer service embodies dedication, passion, and care.
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. Amazing stories. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time of morning where we're giving things away, and I've got it nice and dressed up in this festive Christmas bag. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. Now, all you have to do to win these fabulous prizes is call in. You just have to be caller number 1. And what do I have in my bag? It's like an endless gift that just keeps on giving. There are so many hats in here. All of the new Ski Town All-Star hats. These palm ones were just released. This is the newest color of the jade. And then one of the coolest things that they're doing is they're laser engraving product. And this is a laser engraved clean canteen. These are absolutely incredible. So when the number pops up on the screen, give us a call and have all of this for your Merry Christmas Eve. The number is 970-628-9881, and all you have to do is call to receive all of this product. And then not only can you have a stylish head out there, but you can keep your drinks nice and hot if you're gonna go skinning or riding and you just wanna bring your coffee with you. So make sure that you give us a call right now. We're gonna take it over to something that I'm so excited about that we just did on the scoreboard. The newest episode of the scoreboard covered Battle Mountain Huskies hockey versus Glenwood Springs, and they've kind of had a roller coaster of a season as they've come off some pretty big wins and then a couple really big losses. They just faced off against Glenwood Springs at home, and we have two very special guests that help us conduct the post-show interview. So let's go over and take a look.
Huskies versus Glenwood Springs. Glenwood currently 1-1 on the season after beating Mullen 8-0 and then losing to Aspen 2-1. And here's a great example of the Huskies' mucker and grinder forecheck ability. They've got one man that's going to keep pressure down low. They're going to run an umbrella scheme to keep rolling their three forwards in and supporting. And you'll see that worked perfectly there with Benno Scheidegger, number 19, coming in from the point to hold it. Carter Large does a good job holding it. They ultimately would clear the zone, Glenwood would, but that was a great example of the Huskies' hard forecheck throughout this entire game. Carter Large there wires one from the high wall. Huskies now on the power play, but here comes Glenwood Springs on a breakaway, loses his footing, keeps battling for the puck, and it goes in. Logan Grimmer, Huskies goalie, would probably like that one back. Huskies would quickly answer, though, with some great pressure after that power point. Sidney Collette up on the point, doing a good job holding the puck in. Another great forechecking job. Watch for Carter Large there, number 24 on the high wall. He's going to get the puck and just wire it top shelf. Oh, boy. Carter Large, Vail Mountain School athlete, coming over to play for the Huskies with a great goal to tie it up 1-1. Huskies would continue to apply great pressure. And here they go, working their way down in the corner. They're going to look for a good open slot, and boom, that one will count. Nate Bishop with the great 1T goal. Great work there by the Huskies. And now Jack Sudolink gets the puck in the slot, right where Carter Large played around for the first goal. He makes it 3-1. Your Battle Mountain Huskies. They win a draw in the face-off zone. Sidney Collette gets beat, and another breakaway for Glenwood Springs. Boom, that one hits the water bottle, goes top shelf. 3-2 heading into the second period now. Huskies again controlling things well down low. Big shot out front. That's another one for Jack Sudolink. That's 2 on the board for Jackie Boy. Huskies would end up winning this game 5-2. And as I was filming, I had a couple special guest stars filming next to me, future sports journalists, Emily and Ava. So I let them have the post game with Jack Sudolink, get a little prepped for their future careers. That was a great tipper goal to finish things off by Captain Kyle Parliaments. Now let's join Ava and Emily as they speak with Jack.
Following an awesome victory over Glenwood Springs, 5-2, here we have Jack Swaddling. How are you feeling about your 2 goals tonight?
Both goals were set up by my teammates, so we had a great team play today. Burying 5 against our rivals Glenwood feels great, especially win at home in front of a bunch of fans is awesome. So burying 2, both assists for from my teammates, so I can't think of enough, and hopefully when we play them in Glenwood, we'll have the same result.
And then I saw a lot of physicality and roughness out there. Is there any past history between you guys and Glenwood?
Yeah, Glenwood's our number 1 rival, right across the canyon. So beating them is always like the best feeling ever, especially when you do it in front of a great crowd. So physicality is definitely pretty high today, which is sweet.
And then you beat Mullen 8-2 last week. How is that feeling? How are you preparing going into the holiday break?
Beating, on a 2-game win streak going into the break is a great feeling, considering, I get 2 weeks off, a lot of team bonding over the break, and I'm excited for a little bit of rest. So, when we come back, we got a game against Aspen next, so going a 2-game win streak against them is going to be awesome. a lot of momentum.
This has been Emily and Ava.
Thank you for watching the scoreboard. Stay tuned for plenty more with your Huskies. And thanks to our wonderful guests, Emily and Ava, and thanks to Jack for that interview. We'll be back with more on the scoreboard.
Good morning, Vail.
Moe's Original Barbecue, located all over the United States, but specifically in Eagle and Lions Head Village, offers up the best original Alabama-style barbecue. Smoked, pulled pork, turkey, chicken, and ribs slathered with our homemade sauce. Try our sides of marinated slaw, mac and cheese, potato salad, or banana pudding. Dine in or haul it home. Moe's Original Barbecue. We look forward to serving you.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I am thrilled to tell you that this year's One Book, One Valley 2022 title has been officially announced. The title is Tallgrass by Colorado author Sandra Dallas. Sandra is also a New York Times best-selling author. This title is something that men and women of all ages throughout the county will want to pick up and read. It's part thriller, part historical novel. For more information, go to onebookonevalley.com.
Good morning, Vail.
All right, let's take a look at your weather forecast for Friday, Christmas Eve day. Santa is taking off. He took off at 2 a.m. last night, making his trek around the world. So you can go to NORAD to find out where he actually is if you want to find out where he and the reindeer are. Today, 27 to start, 38 for a high, 90% chance of snow falling. The 5-day forecast, this is what we have coming our way once again for Christmas Day. We have snow coming our way, 34. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, back-to-back storms, temperatures upper 20s and low 30s all the way through the middle to the end of next week. We'd love to hear that. Hey, I want to talk briefly about tires on your car. Snow tires make a tremendous difference as opposed to all-season radials. They did a study traveling at 60 miles per hour. At 60 miles per hour, all-season tires, it takes 668 feet to stop the car. With snow tires, it takes 310 feet to stop your car at 60 miles per hour. So something to think about. All-season tires, you know, it's nice to have them because you have one set of tires year-round, but snow tires make a tremendous difference, and we need those right now. We're going to take it back to Maddie at Eyepieces coming up real soon. She has an interview in their store. Let's go find out what's happening today with Eyepieces.
We're kind of having some weird weather out there. It's still dark outside, and normally by this time we see that sun really come up. And it's important that you can see so you can ski. And I'm here with goggle expert Bryce Arata. Good morning, Bryce.
Good morning.
Thanks for meeting me here bright and early.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so you brought a lineup for us. And I can see right here, there's a little cheat. The photochromatic lens is so impressive that I'm so excited for you to nerd out with me about it.
Yes, so we actually have a number of different photochromatic lenses in different brands, but this is one of the ones that I wanted to kind of highlight today. This is one of our newer brands, Spectrum, and it actually has one of the largest spectrums of VLT for a photochromatic lens. So this one goes from all the way from 80%, which is really, really, really light, great for a day like today, all the way up to 10%, which is pretty dark, darker than most lenses you find on the market. So it's a great lens if you don't want to bother switching out lenses.
I mean, I'm personally the one goggle does all kind of girl, which tends to not be my favorite thing in the world. But then I like have multiple pairs of goggles, right? I just collect them. But this just takes all of that away and saves you so much room in your goggle bag or boot bag.
Does. So it is a great option, especially if you want to kind of cut down on the number of goggles that you have.
That's me. I need to do that. And you brought so many great magnetic. That's the new thing right now.
Magnets are the new in thing for lens switching. So the Anon series that I have here in front of us, they'll all come with two lenses, a highlight lens, like one of these guys, as well as a low light lens that you'll use on a day like today. And they're super easy to take on and off. They just got magnets.
Wow.
And on top of that, they come with a magnetic face mask, which is super nifty for a day like today when it's snowing really hard out.
I know, because then you're like skiing, your face is warm, and then when you're on the chairlift and you're like breathing from that intense run you just took, you can easily just pop it right down.
Pop it down, and then when you're ready to go back up, it's ready for you.
And the best part about this system is there's no way these are going to fog because of the anti-fog coating on the inside and the ventilation throughout the mask.
So there's anti-fog built into the interior coating of the lens, as well as the mask actually comes on the inside of these foam vents. Yes, thank you. So it vents outside of where your mask is. So you're breathing in and it vents out.
Amazing. That's like something that everyone should have, only because that fog can ruin a ski day.
That it can. We have a lot of people come in here complaining that they have their old goggles are fogged up, and then we get them into a new pair, and they are amazed at the new anti-fog qualities of these goggles.
And there's some ways to keep that anti-fog coating nice and safe in your goggle. Maybe can you give us some tips and tricks on that?
Absolutely. So a lot of goggles nowadays do have it baked into the interior lens, but with that said, it's still a very soft interior lens, a lot softer than the exterior lens is. So you really want to be careful when you're wiping it, especially when it's wet. So try not to wipe it. If it's got any kind of moisture on it, try and get all that out before you dab at it with one of those lens cloths.
These are important things because once you take that coating out, there is no way to put it back in, and then you just need a new goggle lens anyway.
Exactly. Which, if you do, come see us, but we try to avoid that.
But it's super nice that you guys carry such a large line, and we're standing at the goggle bar right now, which is at the top of Bridge Street. And like the plethora of goggle lenses behind us is impressive.
That it is. There's over 140 different goggles on this wall. So we can definitely find something that fits you and your personality.
Which is so important. My personality tends to be very big, so those like neon ones, just I'll take those.
Look good, ski good. That's how it goes.
Exactly. And you brought out another little neat item, especially for the people who maybe need prescriptions.
Yes, so we are a full prescription store. We do prescription in all of our glasses, but we also do it in goggles as well. So we have options here. We can do a clip like this. This fits into pretty much any goggle that you can find on the market. So if you have a specific goggle that you really like or you already have one, this is a good option for you. We can also build it into this frame itself, so it actually goes into that goggle lens. And that kind of it's the best in the anti-fog technology because it's a sealed lens. Whereas, if you have glasses or a clip, it's not sealed on the inside of your goggles. So with this, we do apply a really nice anti-fog to kind of keep that from happening. But if you wear glasses under your goggles, you know exactly what I mean with the fogging issue.
Yes, the fogging issue is brutal when you have your prescription glasses on under your goggles. And you guys sell a lot of goggles that are eyeglass compatible, so maybe if people want to try and weather that storm with the fog, they totally can.
We do have over-the-glass compatible goggles. I will say it's not the best option. These are definitely better options for you if you are going to be skiing more than a few days a year.
Oh yeah, 100%. The fog system on these is just going to be night and day difference compared to what? So you've got another lineup of the Anons. We've got more goggles here.
The one I pulled out here is the M4. That's the largest men's version. It also comes in a smaller men's version, the M2, as well as two women's versions, the WM3 and the WM1, all of which come with magnetic lens swap and that nifty magnetic face mask.
I mean, this system is just so seamless and so easy and so compatible with so many things. You guys also do helmets here, which are really important, because if you do not update your helmet every 3 years, not only are you missing out on the technology, but then your head's not as safe.
Correct, yeah. So technology has come a long way, even in like the last 3 years, but also helmets start to break down. Even if you don't take a hard fall, that plastic and that styrofoam, that coating on the inside, it'll start to break down over time, especially if you leave it out in the sun or out in the cold. So you want to get a new helmet every 3 years is pretty good, kind of. I try to do it every year, but it depends on how many falls you're taking.
Yeah, you know, some of us have shoulder injuries that we're really just trying to keep in, and so the falling is not ideal. If people want to come see you, what are your store hours and where are you guys exactly located?
We're at the top of Bridge Street, steps away from Gondola 1. We're open right now 8:30 to 9 p.m. every single day.
Oh my gosh, Bryce, thank you so much for all this great information and meeting us so bright and early this morning.
Of course, anytime.
Make sure that you come to Eyepieces and you check out all of the great selections of goggles and glasses that they have, only because if you need to update your prescription glasses, they've got very cute prescription glasses, they've got great sunglasses, and over 140 pairs of goggles right behind me. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've just got a teeny tiny bit more of Friday's edition of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
A good night's sleep can be harder to achieve at altitude. Altitude Control Technology's whole room oxygenation system scientifically simulates a lower altitude, no matter how high your mountain home may be. Increased oxygen levels facilitate better sleep and help to alleviate fatigue. The result is more energy, better mood, clarity of mind, and recovery from exercise. Contact Altitude Control Technology for a free consultation and start sleeping better after one night in your oxygenated room.
When injury knocks you down, we help you get back up. Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
We live in one of the most active sports communities in the country, and we strive to find better ways to provide the finest medical care for our patients, from weekend warriors to World Cup skiers.
Our specialists are among the most experienced doctors in sports medicine and orthopedic surgery.
We help serve the prestigious U.S. ski team.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active. It's what we do.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Good morning, Vail.
Things are really ramping up here at the base of Gondola 1. If you're getting out to enjoy that new snow, I recommend getting here. There are quite a few people in line behind me. It's finally snowing and the snow is light and beautiful. Merry Christmas Eve from myself and everyone at the TV8 station. Mark, are you jealous of my office this morning? Because I think I would be.
Always jealous. Whenever you're out there, Maddie, I get jealous, but we get to alternate, so sometimes I get to be out there also. Yeah, happy holidays to everybody. Hey, so I want to thank Elizabeth Price. She was our winner of the watch and win for Ski Town All-Stars. She's from Arlington, Virginia. She's been watching for many, many years. Thanks for tuning in. Happy holidays to you. Thanks to Eyepieces once again for letting us come into their office and check out their wonderful goggles. Be careful out there on the roads today. If you're going to be driving, be careful on the hill. If you're going to be skiing or snowboarding, a lot of snow, a lot of people. Spatial awareness, space, not speed, for sure. Make some wonderful memories this weekend, everybody. It's imperative that y'all get out there and embrace everything and embrace the traditions. And once again, from all of us here at the TV8 studios right here in Avon, we wish you a very happy holiday. Be safe out there. And we'll see you again on Monday for our next edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. Have a great weekend.
Hi everyone, I'm Raisa Pesca.
And I am Mitch Inglis, and we welcome you to Daily Flash, a little bit different here than you might have seen, because of course it being Christmas Eve, and we are so thankful to have you along with us.
Absolutely.
And